still sleep on the edge of the bed, leaving room for you to fall back in. Your sweater's hanging on my chair, like you return and wear it again. But every morning proves the truth, you're not coming home to me. I keep reaching for a heartbeat in the place it used to be. 'Cause I'm loving a ghost, holding on to something fading, trying to find you in the quiet, but the silence keeps on breaking. You took the brightest parts of me when you walked out effortlessly. Now I'm standing in the ruins of where your heart used to be. We used to speak in touches before words could even land. Now I talk to empty spaces that don't ever understand. I replay our last conversation like a movie stuck on pause. You were already letting go, while I was terrified to lose it all. 'Cause I'm loving a ghost, holding on to something fading, trying to find you in the quiet, but the silence keeps on breaking. You took the brightest parts of me when you walked out effortlessly. Now I'm standing in the ruins of where your heart used to be. Maybe love was never meant to stay as long as I believe. Maybe you were just a lesson wasn't ready to receive. But knowing doesn't heal it, and truth still cuts too deep. I'm still loving a ghost, tracing shadows in the night, learning how to let you go when my heart still holds on tight. You took the brightest parts of me when you left without a reason. Now I'm surviving every season in the quiet, painfully searching for your love where it used to be. I kept the light on in the hallway, like you might come back home someday. Your shadow still lives on the walls where your promises stay. I whisper things you'll never hear, words you stop listening to, and I'm drowning in the memories of a love that wasn't true. I held on longer than I should, believed you'd love me like you promised, but you never could. So here's the last tear I say for you, the one that finally breaks me through. I gave you everything I had, and all you gave me back was proof that love can hurt without a sound, can vanish with the smallest move. Empty arms and empty truth, the last tear I saved for you. I still sleep facing the doorway, like you show up in the dark. but ghosts don't knock on windows, and you don't miss my heart. I painted hope on every morning, but the nights were always cruel. They sang your absence softly, till I learned that I'm the fool. I tried to fix what wasn't mine, tried to rewrite every ending, but love won't lie. So here's the last tear I say for you, the one that finally breaks me through. I gave you everything I had, and all you gave me back was proof that love can hurt without a sound, can vanish with the smallest move. Empty arms and empty truth. The last tear I say for you. Maybe someday I'll forgive you, or maybe I'll forgive myself for holding on to someone who was reaching for someone else. So here's the last tear I say for you, falling from the part of me you bruised. You taught me how a heart can break and still pretend it wasn't used. I'm letting go, I'm coming through with nothing left to lose. Empty arms, empty you, and the last tear I say for you, and the last tear I say for you. I felt the distance in your heartbeat long before you turned away. You used to reach for me so softly. Now you barely know my name. I try to keep our moments steady, but time was never on my side. You slipped away so quiet, I didn't even hear goodbye, and I kept holding on to pieces of a love you left behind, pretending they were mine. 'Cause you were a love I couldn't hold, a warmth that faded when I needed it most. I was falling through your fingers while you let the moment go. You never meant to hurt me, but you left me in the cold, a story ending soft and slow, a love I couldn't hold. You said forever like a promise, with a trembling in your voice. I thought your heart was choosing me, turns out you never had a choice. Ooh. You floated further every sunrise, like the tide was pulling you from me. And I was begging for an answer to a truth you wouldn't speak. I kept waiting on the honesty you didn't dare to show, till I finally let it go. 'Cause you were alone hearts just learned too late. But I would have stayed and carried you through every fear you couldn't face. Still you were a love I couldn't hold, a flame that dimmed before it shone. I reached for you in every way, but you needed to be gone. And though you didn't mean to leave me, you left pieces of your soul, a goodbye said without a word, a love I couldn't hold. You touched my hand like it was nothing, like you were trying not to feel. I saw your smile losing color, every truth becoming real. I kept searching for the moment you decided we were through. But endings happen quietly when they start inside of you. And I kept asking for a reason, but silence always tells the truth. You were already moving on. It's the way you let me go, like loving me was wearing thin. You faded slow, you drifted cold, till I couldn't find where you've been. I was breaking in the shadows while you stayed just out of sight. It's the way you let me go, fading out of your eyes overnight. I begged the stars to make you notice how my heart was trying hard, but you were living in the distance, even lying in my arms. I held the pieces of our future, but they slipped right through your hands. You never meant to hurt me, but you never let me stand a chance. I kept waiting for the moment you would say you still were mine, but some goodbyes don't use words. It's the way you let me go, like loving me was wearing thin. You faded slow, you drifted cold, till I couldn't find where you've been. I was breaking in the shadows while you stayed just out of sight. It's the way you let me go, fading out of your eyes overnight. Maybe loving me was heavy, maybe loving you was blind, but I would have carried both our hearts if you'd only asked for time. But it's the way you let me go. No goodbye, no warning sign, just a quiet, gentle leaving, like you wanted to be kind. Now I whisper to the memories you stopped keeping in your life. It's the way you let me go, fading out of your eyes. slipping through. I felt the ending in your breathing long before I asked the truth. You held my hand a little softer, like you were practicing goodbye. And I was memorizing moments you were learning to untie. I tried to learn to pull you closer, but you were somewhere far instead, lost in things you never said. And now I'm left with all the words, every promise, every hope. You walked away without a sound, let me reach in for your ghost. I gave you every part of me, you left the best of you behind, but not enough to make you stay, not enough to change your mind. I'm left with all the words and the things you never said in time. You wore your silence like a warning. I refused to understand. I kept begging for a reason while you let go of my hand. I wanted you to need me like I needed something true, but love can't grow in places where it dies inside of you. I try to read your heart, but all the lines were fading red. You were gone before you left, and now I'm left with all the words, every promise, every hope. You walked away without a sound, let me reach in for your ghost. I gave you every part of me, you left the best of you behind, but not enough to make you stay, not enough to change your mind. I'm left with all the words and the things you never said in time. Maybe you were begging to, maybe you just couldn't show it. Maybe loving me was heavy, maybe you were scared you'd blow it, but I still would have stayed if you just let me know it. Now I'm left with all the words, echoes you'll never hear again. You were fading from my future while I was holding on with both hands. You whispered I felt goodbye and left the rest inside your head. So I'm here with only memories and the things you never said. I still sleep on the edge of the bed, leaving room for you to fall back in. Your sweater's hanging on my chair, like you're returning wet again. But every morning proves the truth, you're not coming home to me. I keep reaching for a heartbeat in the place it used to be. 'Cause I'm loving a ghost, holding on to something fading, trying to find you in the quiet, but the silence keeps on breaking. You took the brightest parts of me when you walked out effortlessly. Now I'm standing in the ruins of where your heart used to be. We used to speak in touches before words could even land. Now I I talk to empty spaces that don't ever understand. I replay our last conversation like a movie stuck on pause. You were already letting go while I was terrified to lose it all. 'Cause I'm loving a ghost, holding on to something faded, trying to find you in the quiet, but the silence keeps on breaking. It took the brightest parts of me when you walked out effortlessly. Now I'm standing in the rooms of where your heart used to be. Maybe love was never meant to stay as long as I believe. Maybe you were just a lesson I wasn't ready to receive. But knowing doesn't heal it, and truth still cuts too deep. I'm still loving a ghost, tracing shadows in the night, learning how to let you go when my heart still holds on tight. You took the brightest parts of me when you left without a reason. Now I'm surviving every season in the quiet, painfully searching for your love where it used to be. I kept the light on in the hallway, like you might come back home someday. Your shadow still lives on the walls where your promises used to stay. I whisper things you'll never hear, words you stopped listening to, and I'm drowning in the memories of a love that wasn't true. I held on longer than I should, believed you loved me like you promised, but you never could. So here's the last tear I save for you, the one that finally breaks me through. I gave you everything I had, and all you gave me back was proof that love can hurt without a sound, can vanish with the smallest move. Empty arms and empty truth. The last tear I save for you. I still sleep facing the doorway, like you'll show up in the dark, but ghosts don't knock on windows and you don't miss my heart. I painted hope on every morning, but the nights were always cruel. They sang your absence softly till I learned that I'm the fool. I try to fix what wasn't mine, try to rewrite every ending, but love won't lie. So here's the last tear I save for you, the one that finally breaks me through. I gave you everything I had, and all you gave me back was proof that love can hurt without a sound, can vanish with the smallest move. I say for you. Maybe someday I'll forgive you, or maybe I'll forgive myself for holding on to someone who was reaching for someone else. So here's the last tear I saved for you, falling from the part of me you bruised. You taught me how a heart can break and still pretend it wasn't you. I'm letting go, I'm coming through with nothing left to lose. Empty arms, empty you. And the last tear I save for you. You touched my hand like it was nothing, like you were trying not to feel. I saw your smile losing color, every truth becoming real. I kept searching for the moment you decided we were through, but endings happen quietly when they start inside of you. I kept asking for a reason, but silence always tells the truth. You're already moving on. It's the way you let me go, like loving me was wearing thin. You faded slow, you drifted cold, till I couldn't find where you've been. I was breaking in the shadows while you stayed just out of sight. It's the way you let me go, fading out of your eyes overnight. I begged the stars to make you notice how my heart was trying hard, but you were living in the distance, even lying in my arms. I held the pieces of our future, but they slipped right through your hands. You never meant to hurt me, but you never let me stand a chance. I kept waiting for the moment you would say you still were mine, but some goodbyes don't use words. It's the way you let me go, like loving me was wearing thin. You faded slow, you drifted cold, till I couldn't find where you've been. I was breaking in the shadows while you stayed just out of sight. It's the way you let me go, fading out of your eyes overnight. Maybe loving me was heavy, maybe loving you was blind, but I would've carried both our hearts if you'd only asked for time. But it's the way you let me go, no goodbye, no warning sign, just a quiet, gentle leaving, like you wanted to be kind. Now I whisper to the memories you stopped keeping in your life. It's the way you let me go, fading out of your eyes. looked at me with quiet eyes, like love was something slipping through. I felt the ending in your breathing long before I asked the truth. You held my hand a little softer, like you were practicing goodbye. And I was memorizing moments you were learning to untie. I tried to pull you closer, but you were somewhere far instead, lost in things you never said. And now I'm left with all the words, every promise, every hope. You walked away without a sound, left me reaching for your ghost. I gave you every part of me, you left the best of you behind. But not enough to make you stay, not enough to change your mind. I'm left with all the words and the things you never said in time. You wore your silence like a warning. I refused to understand. I kept begging for a reason while you let go of my hand. I wanted you to need me like I needed something true. But love can grow in places where it dies inside of you. I tried to read your heart, but all the lines were fading red. You were gone before you left, and now I'm left with all the words, every promise, every hope. You walked away without a sound, left me reaching for your ghost. I gave you every part of me, you left the best of you behind. But not enough to make you stay, not enough to change your mind. I'm left with all the words and the things you never said in time. Maybe you were breaking too, maybe you just couldn't show it. Maybe loving me was heavy, maybe you were scared you'd blow it. But I still would have stayed if you just let me know it. Now I'm left with all the words, echoes you'll never hear again. You were fading from my future while I was holding on with both hands. You whispered out for goodbye and left the rest inside your head. So I'm here with lonely memories and the things you never said.